Hello everyone, it's Tyler with Get Stuck. So I'm going to show you how I prep up some of my tires for some dirt oval. Got my tire mounted up in my AKA chuck, all glued, all mounted, ready to go. First thing, take a sanding paddle and a drill, just put a nice light scuff on them, just getting that mold release off. So as you can see, just trying to show you, see how you can kind of see it scuffed in, where here is a new one, but you can see how it's shiny. This one's kind of scuffed in. So that's the first step. So after you got your tire run in for a minute and a half, you should start feeling some heat in it. And you're just gonna repeat the process. Grab your Get Stuck Fireball, do another thin coat, and you're gonna do this 2 or 3 more times until you get the tire nice and sticky and broke in. So on a brand new tire, brand new raw speed, the mini slicks, just mounted up today. And as you see how the tire's got a crown in it. So when I do it, I try to flatten this so it will flat. If I set it here, this tire don't set on my bench very flat. Same thing with the fronts. I'm going to do the fronts the same way. As you see how it's got the crown, and these tires don't want to stand up. So I'm going to bust them until this tire wants to stand straight up and it's flat, so I can get the most traction on the track with the most of the tire on the track, and they're going to come in a lot faster because you're going to wear across the whole tire. Okay, so here's the second part of the step. This is what I do. So you got your tires still chucked in your drill. Take your Get Stuck Fireball. Take it. I get it all over every place. Take your drill, nice and slow, because if not, you'll slap it all over. Just run it across, covering the whole tire. So now once you got it in your tire, get your foam buster and run it in your foam buster for about, minute and a half. So that was my third coat I was just getting done with. So now I'm going to unchuck it. You can feel my tire's nice and still pretty decent. It's got some heat in it. So this is a new unprepped one. See how slides. It's got all that release agent still, not a lot of grip. And this is a fully prepped one. See, it's grabbing. I can't barely slide my finger over it. So now while it's still hot, I'm going to take the Dirt Reaper while the tire's still warm. I'm going to apply a good generous coat. This stuff smells amazing. So now I got a good generous coat, and as you see, just getting to the back side of the tire already. See how that tire's sucking that prep in? That's what you're looking for. That's what the heat helps. It helps because it opens up the pores in the tire, and it helps absorb some of this prep, so that way when you get those tires warm, when you go out for some hot laps, you get the tires nice and warm. That prep's going to be deep down in those tires, and as soon as you start running, it's going to come out, and that's what's going to give you your traction. So, see how it's almost dry? I like to apply a couple coats just so I know it's in it nice and good. Apply a good, nice coat. And now I'm just going to set this tire to the side and wait for it to absorb all that prep, and then once it does, I'm just going to stick it in my tire tube, do up my other 3, and I'm going to be ready for Saturday. So that was a little tech tip with Tyler from Get Stuck. If you have any questions, get a hold of Jeff on the Get Stuck prep page, or you can message me, Tyler Brillhart. I'm always here to help. So like I said, I've been running this stuff since I got with Jeff. It's been really good on dirt oval. I've won a couple big races with it in mod sprint. So I'm glad to help Jeff with it. And guys, it's good stuff. If you have any questions, get a hold of me, get a hold of Jeff. We'll get them answered. Thanks. Bye.